Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's Yankee down under here. I'm coming at you with another Marvel Champions gameplay episode. This one today is going to be Doctor Strange Justice taking on Red Skull with Bomb Scare and the Temporal modular sets. So let's take a look at Stephen Strange, the alter ego of Doctor Strange. He has free recovery. He's a mystic. He begins with the Invocation deck, which is here. He has a natural talent action to discard the top card of the Invocation deck. It's limited once per phase. He has a hand size of 6 and 10 hit points. So like I said in the last video, I really like Doctor Strange. He's a really good hero. He can be pretty beastly at times, especially when you get that Invocation deck going. I know he's pretty much a fan favorite of everyone who plays the game, which is good. I would love to do a team up with him and Scarlet Witch. I might do that later on this week. It'll be kind of hard though, because I have to decide who's going to get the Sorcerer Supreme card along with the Spiritual Meditation cards, since they're both mystics. So I think Doctor Strange will probably get Sorcerer Supreme since he's a Sorcerer Supreme, and he'll probably get one Spiritual Meditation, but Scarlet Witch will get the other two, just to balance it out some, I guess. I don't know, I'll have to figure it out. I can go ahead and shut the Invocation deck. I want to give a shout out to all my new subscribers and for everyone who's supporting the channel. Go ahead, like, subscribe for more content. You don't forget to hit that share button as well. Spread the word on the new Marvel Champions channel. So let's take a regular Red Skull here. So Red Skull, he's a 2-scheme, 0 attack Hydra villain, but he gets a +1 attack for each side scheme in play. He has 12 hit points. So we take a look at the Rise of Red Skull, which is his main scheme. So you got Red Skull 1, Red Skull 2, because we're playing standard. The standard encounter sets, and 2 modular encounter sets, the Hydra Assault and Hydra Patrol side scheme modular sets. When they're going to use those, we're using Bomb Scare and Temporal. And the setup is to put the red house into play and shuffle every other side scheme into the side scheme deck and set it next to the encounter deck. And then set the sleeper aside out of play, which is what we've done there. Let's go ahead and shuffle his side scheme deck. The red house comes in with 3 threat. And Red Skull cannot take damage while this is in play. It has an interrupt. When the character thwarts this side scheme, they can use their attack instead of their thwart. I haven't played against Red Skull much, but when I have, it's kind of tough for me, but we'll see what happens. I haven't played the campaign yet either, but I'm pretty sure I'll do a video playing the campaign, I think, with Captain America. It's pretty thematic, I think, so I might give that a whirl. So let's go ahead and flip this over. So Rise of Red Skull has a threshold of 8 threat, and has a force response after resolving step 1 of the villain phase. You get to reveal the top card of the side scheme deck and put it into play. And it comes with 0 threat and advances 1 threat at the beginning of the villain phase. So the setup's complete. Let's go ahead and deal ourselves our hand. So we'll get Astral Projection, followed Skilled Investigator, Concussive Blow, Avengers Mansion, and Sorcerer Supreme. Oh, let's see. Wow, let's see here. No, I'm going to get rid of Avengers Mansion there. Let's do a Astral Projection there. Let's go Investigator. After that, we'll keep that. Follow, we'll probably keep that too. Concussive Blow. Yeah, we'll probably do that. So we'll draw Agamotto and Spiritual Meditation. And then in our vacation deck, we're going to start with Vapors of Baltimore. So that's pretty good. So we get a status card in play first. Let's go ahead and play Spiritual Meditation to draw 2 cards, giving us Master of the Mystic Arts and Energy. We have to discard something. Ooh. Let's discard. Now let's discard Master of the Mystic Arts. So let's go ahead and flip this over to Doctor Strange. So he's 2 thwart, 1 attack, 2 defense. He's Avenger Mystic. He has 10 hit points with a hand size of 5 and has a spell mastery action to exhaust Doctor Strange and pay the cost of the top card of the invocation deck to resolve the special ability on that card. So let's spin 2 to play Agamotto. So it's a 2-cost upgrade. It's an artifact item and it's a hero resource to exhaust the Agamotto to generate a wild resource. We'll play 0 Skilled Investigator. It's a 0-cost upgrade. It's a skill. Play under player's control. Max 1 per player. After a side scheme is defeated, exhaust Skilled Investigator to draw a card. And then let's trigger Agamotto to pay 1 to play Follow. So it's a 1-cost upgrade attached to a side scheme, max 1 per scheme. When a attack scheme is defeated, deal 4 damage to an enemy. And then let's go ahead and work for 2. Bring that down to 1. And then we'll end our turn there. And we'll draw into a Stealth Strike, Magical Enhancements, and the Cloak of Levitation. Sight goes to 1. And then reveal the top card of the side scheme deck and put it into place. Now we get the Sleeper Awakened. So it doesn't come with any threat. And the scheme cannot leave play while a sleeper is in place. So when reveal, put the sleeper into play, engage with the first player, and when the sleeper is defeated, remove the card from the game. So the sleeper is a 1 scheme, 3 attack, meaning 5 health. Elite Hydra robot has guard, has retaliate 1, comes in with tough. And when revealed, the sleeper engages the first player. When defeated, remove the sleeper from the game. So Red Skull was going to have 2 attack now for 2 side schemes. So we will defend. So he'll do 2. And 2 is 4. We'll take 2 damage, putting us down to 8. And the sleeper will attack for 3, putting us down to 5. Then we will get Master Strategist as an attachment. So attach to Red Skull, force interrupt. When Red Skull activates, give him an additional boost card for each side scheme in play. Then discard this card. Alright, so now it's our go. So we'll spend 1 for the eye, 1 for magical enhancements to play Cloak of Levitation. It's a 2-cost upgrade. Begin the aerial trait. Exhaust the Cloak of Levitation to raid Doctor Strange. So we'll exhaust that to raise back up. Let's what do I want to do here? It's should change that tough to a stunned. Let me get rid of that. Wow, tough decisions. Let's just spend 2. Okay, Source of Supreme to give us +1 hand size. Then let's go ahead and distort for 1. Let's take that off. And we'll deal 4 damage to an enemy. So we'll do a 4 to Red Skull, knocking him down to 8. And then we'll just flip over. Yeah, then we'll end it. So that's defeated. So we'll get Interrogation Room, Magic Blast, another Magic Blast, Endurance, Long, and Magical Enhancements. So that'll go to 2. And we'll come in with Temporal, Force Interrupt. When this scheme is defeated, shuffle it into the counter deck and set this card. It comes with 2 threat. And we'll also get an extra encounter card. Red Skull's going to thwart for 2, but then he'll get an additional boost icon for each side card for each additional boost card for each side scheme play. So he'll get 2 boost cards. So he'll scheme for 2, 3, and a boost. So this attaches to Red Skull. So his attacks getting piercing and ranged. We got to spend the energy, mental, and the physical to discard this card and get a +1 scheme. So he's got a scheme of 2, 3, and he schemes for 4. So that puts that up to 6. And then the sleeper schemes for 1, so that goes to 7. Then we'll take our first encounter card. Infinite Power, will reveal Alter Ego, give Red Skull a tough status, and then the Red Skull schemes. So he's going to, so after that, so he schemed. So that's done. So he's going to scheme for another 3. 3. So this schemes out. So we go on the New World Hydra. When reveal the top card of the side scheme deck and put it into place. Now we will get Bomb Scare. Comes in with 2 threat. Plus an additional threat per player. So it actually comes in with 3. And then we'll get an acceleration token if that's still in play next round. And as for our second encounter card, we'll get the Hydra Exo Soldier. Comes in with Tough. And he's a 2 scheme, 2 attack minion with 5 health. Alright. So let's go ahead and exhaust the eye to play Endurance to give us 3 hit points up to 8. And let's recover to go to 11. We'll flip over, use the cloak to ready us, and then we will exhaust yourself and spin Vapors of Valtor. So it's a 0 cost event to choose a status card in the play and place that status card on a different status card and place this card in identification discard pile on deck. So let's see here who's getting Red Skull is going to get stumped. So it'll give us Crimson Band's a cigarette, stun an enemy and deal 7 damage to it, and plays this card in the invocation deck in this card pile. Oh, we were supposed to trigger that Sealed Investigator to draw a card. It's giving this power all of us. Let's go. Three. Put in Wong. So he's a 3-cost ally, 1 fort, 2 attack, 3 hit points. He's a mystic, but he's also one to choose either heal damage or discard the top card of the invocation deck. We're not going to do either. We're going to have him attack to get rid of that tough. He gets retaliate 1. And then we'll in that turn there, get team building exercise, master the mystic arts. Weekend is 5 and multitasking is 6. So this goes. Oh, that comes with 1 stat, so that's going to be 2. It's going to have 3 on it now. And then he is stunned, so that's going to happen there. Sleeper's going to attack for 3. We'll take it. We're down to 8. And then we'll do another down to 2 to 6. The Hydra Extra Soldier. And our first kind of card, another Hydra Extra Soldier. So he comes in with tough. And then our second kind of card is the Infinite Power. So we're in Hero Form, so break his skulls, give him a tough status card, and he's going to attack. Alright, let's block it long. So he attacks for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. It's gone. Alright. Let's exhaust diagonal for 1. Play multitasking. It's a 1-cost event. It's a hero action. For remove 2 thrift from a scheme. Pay for this card using a minimal resource, which we did by using the diagonal mode as a wild. Remove 2 thrift from a different scheme. So 2 from Temporal are going to go. So shuffle it into the counter deck instead of discarding it. So that's one, and then let's move another 2 from bomb scare, putting that down to 1. And then we can trigger skilled investigator, draw a card, could be defeated the side scheme, which gives us a stealth strike. We'll spend 1 for interrogation room. We'll do 3 for magic blast. So it's a hero action, deal 5 damage to an enemy and discard a top card you have the deck. So we'll do 5 sleeper, so he's out of the game. So we get sleeper awaken out of here. And then trigger that to remove 1 from the scheme. Okay. And this so I'll start strange, get rid of that tough. This all set, put him back up. Then let's I want to 4. Do I want to attack? Get rid of one of these toughs. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, no, we'll keep that on there. We'll go for 2, bring that down to 1. We'll end our turn there. So we'll get. Actually, we'll flip what else right then we'll end the turn. So we'll get dispersion meditation, strength, turn the tide, genius, 4, carries 5, inspiring 6. So that goes to 1, that's at 2, then comes in with, mass chaos. So 0 threat, it's a crisis, so each player discards the top 5 cards of their deck and places 1 threat here for each different type of resource icon they discarded this way. So it's a physical, there's a mental, there's an energy, there's 3 threat, another physical, so only 3 threat. Yeah. So he's going to scheme for 2, puts it to 4, he'll scheme for 2, 6, he'll scheme for 2, 8. No, another 1, so 9. And then caught off guard, reveal discard and upgrade support you control. No cards reveal discards with this card gain surge. Oh man, let's get rid of interrogation room, I guess. Alright, so it's our go. Let's go ahead and recover for 3, bring this up to 9. We will flip over. We'll spend spiritual meditation to draw 2 and discard 1, giving us Daredevil and Synchro Santorum. Flipped over too quick. Let's see here. Do the cloak to ready us up. Go ahead and exhaust that to spend 2 to play Crimson Man to Ciderect to stun an enemy and do a seal damage to it. So we'll stun the skull, deal 7 damage to him, knock him down to 1. So then we'll get 7 Rings of Agador. Exhaust that. 2 for Quinn Carrier. So we can join our wild resource. Let's do 1. 2, 3. Spider-Man plays 3 cost ally, 1 support, 2 attack, 3 defense. I mean, not 3 defense, 3 hit points. So after we play Spider-Man from your hand, choose thwart or attack, and he gets +2 to the chosen party in the face. We won't choose thwart. So we'll thwart. Taking 3 off of Mass Chaos. He takes a damage for doing that, and then after a side skill is defeated, you get the exhaust skill investigator, draw a card, so the exhaust skill investigator, draw a card, give us protective ward, and then we'll end our turn. And we'll get Ash Projection, and we're getting a counter card for decking ourselves. And then we'll get Wicking, Mystical Studies, and Astral Projection. So that's 9, this goes to 10. He's stunned. 2 and 2, knocks it down to 5. Yeah, first account card. One reveal is also a character you control for each side scheme in play. Ooh, we're supposed to get Prison Camp. And it comes in with 3 threat. And we'll just exhaust Dr. Strange, I guess. And the second one, dealing attacks. So I have to defend with Spider-Man. Or else I have to eat 3 damage plus where he flips over. So he'll do 2, 4. Alright, so Zargo. Actually, you know what? Rewind that. Oh, I forgot about Protective Ward. So we'll take the exhaust, and then we'll just do the second one. So we'll do Assault just to play Protective Ward, and then we'll just get rid of that. There we go. So he was already ready, so we're exhausted. All right. So let's do 1, 2 for astral projection. It's a 2-cost event. So forward action to choose a scheme, remove 3 threat from the scheme, and look at the top card in your card deck. For each boost icon that card, remove 1 additional threat from the scheme. So we'll do a 3 off of this, since that's about to scheme out. We don't want to lose. So that puts it down to 7. And then flip over the top card, giving us another 2. So that's down to 5. Let's go ahead and spend 2 for Wiccan. So it's a 2-cost ally, 1 thwart, 1 attack. You take 8 points of potential damage. 3 hit points. He's an Avenger, and after Wiccan thwarts, we discard the top card in your card deck, and for each boost icon discard this way, you deal 1 damage to an enemy. So we will have him thwart for 1. Take that down to 2. And then we will deal 1 damage to an enemy. So let's get rid of that tough there. We'll have Spider-Man thwart for 1. He'll take a damage. I'll use the cloak. Free Doctor Strange up. And then let's get rid of that prison camp. And then exhaust Skilled Investigator. And we'll draw followed. Can't do anything else, so we'll end our turn there. So then we'll get Still Strike, Team Build Obnoxious Size, Master of Mystic Arts, Magical Enhancements, and Turn the Tide. So 6. Well, when defeated, the player defeated a search the ally and shuffles back in the deck, so we'll get no allies. Hey, Daredevil. So he gets shuffled back into the deck. Alright. So yeah, 1/6. Hydra Reinforcements comes with 2 threat. And when defeated, a player who defeated this scheme discards a non-elite minion. The rest goes going to attack for 3, so Spider-Man will block. And then we're stunned. Spider-Man's gone. We'll block 1, taking 0 damage. We'll take damage on the second roll, so we're down to 3 health. And then we get 2 encounter cards. So the first one, false alarm, so we're confused. Now we're stunned and confused. And then the second one, spreading lies when revealed, plays 2 threat on each scheme in play. So this goes to 8. That goes to 4. Ugh. All right. What we messed up my plan there. I get ready so. So let's do this. Let's do one for magical enhancements. So it's a one cost upgrade. So we get plus one thwart, one attack, and one defense, and then when the round ends, we discard it. We'll use the cloak. Oh, wait a minute, can't do it. Confused. But we can do this. Let's go ahead. Raid cloak up. Shake our confused off. It goes back in our hand. No, wait a minute. Yeah. So I'm looking thwart for one. Looks like the damage. Take the tough off of that. There's also one. Play a Master of the Mystic Arts. To play the printed cross of the top card indication deck, revolve with special ability and place it back on top. So, sauce the eye to spend one to play 7 Rings of Ragador to give Wiccan and me a tough status card, and we put that back on top. And then do one for followed. And that's it. Cycles of 9. Then we get Sense of the Past, that comes in with 3. And then when defeated, each player chooses up to 3 cards in the discard pile and shuffles back in their deck. This gets reshuffled back up. Oh, almost forgot that redraw. So we get a Daredevil Interrogation Room, 3, 5, and Spell Strike 6. Risco's going to attack. 2, 3, 4, 5. I have a block of Wiccan. Then we're stunned. We're already stunned, so that's going to happen. So that tough goes away. And then he's going to attack for 2. We'll just eat it with the tough. Second guy's going to attack for 2, and we'll just defend it so we don't take no damage. So our first encounter card is Spreading Lies. Place 2 threat on each scheme in play. Says 8, 9, 10, 11, and that's game on some garbage. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, looks like we couldn't pull it off this time. But I'm pretty sure Spreading Lies would have popped up. We would have had something going. But other than wait, that's the video. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, take care. I'll see you guys later.